Hello, Lilou.
Yo,
Greetings from this side. How you doing?
I'm good, thanks.
Okay. With all the traveling that you do, how would you say it makes you feel, basically?
Make me feel tired on my body, but so happy in my head. Because traveling, I love traveling, meet new people, meet new culture, go to a new country. But the process of traveling is tired,
Okay.
you know. But I love traveling, so I'm happy and thankful of God for what I'm doing.
Okay. So sometimes I think like how it's like being you, and I try to think, the pressure of fitting in with your plans. Okay, you have plans for May, plans for June, and when the day comes, before it comes, the pressure of keeping up with the timetable. How do you handle that?
It's always, I would not say stressful, but now it's many years I'm doing that, so I'm used to travel and be in the process, in my bag and stuff.
Okay.
But it's always very tricky
Okay.
to respect and to feel the agenda, to be like my plan in June, my plan in May. Okay, I have to keep time for my family.
Yeah.
Or maybe this time I'm not booked yet, but this thing will happen. So I have to keep some space open to maybe stuff I will do later.
Okay.
Yeah.
So do you get to turn down some occasions sometimes?
What is that?
Do you get to turn down some occasions? Like do you decline some?
Yeah, or I refuse some work here.
Okay. Okay,
Because
so
I cannot like do everything like
all right, right. But to us, you're like Superman, so probably you can do certain things. Okay, now talking about family.
Yep.
Now, how do you balance, being representing Street Love, representing Rebel BC, representing Lilou as a person, as a father, representing Lilou as a husband? How do you balance all that and still have a calmness about
Yes, so it's a lot of work to be a father, to be a father, to have a family,
True.
to have my own project with Street Love, to do some work also with my with Red Bull. As you said, like just to be Lilou, to be me.
Yeah.
It's a lot of work, but at the end of the day, if you really want to do it, push yourself and try to do it.
Yeah.
But it's same with my agenda. I have to be very tricky and organized.
Okay.
I know, like for example, let's say when is the dinner time, I will put my phone off and I will not check my phone. So I want to just have a dinner with my wife and daughter for 2 or 3 hours, just be with them. Because I know if I open my phone, I have to social media to do. Message from my friends, message from the fan, message from the work.
True.
So it's always many times I'm on my phone because I'm working and I'm connected to the work. But sometimes I have to be connected to my family and I try to organize that, But it's always hard, You need to find your own balance.
Okay. Yeah, it's really, really hard trying to balance it. I'm not even Lilou, and I know how hard it is for me in my own life. Now, talking about you and your busy business schedule, I know I can say kudos to you. So now, you've been in different countries in Africa. So from your perception, how would you say breaking is doing in Africa?
I will not say breaking is doing well in Africa, but breaking is everywhere in Africa.
Okay.
But the breaking in Africa is in process to be on top.
Okay.
Because we have so many B-boys talented in Africa with the muscles, the body, the music, interpretation and stuff. But now just the knowledge is not all arrived yet in Africa. That's why I say breaking is on the process to be on top.
Okay.
Because now since few years I'm traveling in many different countries and I see new B-boys, new competition, like also new way, now dancers from different countries, they are connected, they are traveling to a country, to another, for jam, to another. And this is a new era. It's something very new. It was not like that 10 years ago.
True.
But now it's like that since 5 years. True. So now when I think about the next 5 years or the next 10 years, I would say, wow, the people who start today, in 10 years, they will be the guys who will be on the field. You know what I mean?
I get you.
So that's why I say, for me, Africa have a good, how you say in English? Good perspective.
Okay, perspective.
Good perspective for the future. but now it's still in process.
Okay.
You know, to meet people like me, international dancer who come here, give workshop, give knowledge, give interview, you know, to know more about my lifestyle, expertise, who I am, what I'm doing. It's cool, you know, and that's why I have a good hope for Africa in the future.
Okay, so what would you, if you were to give an advice to African b-boys right now, what would you say? How can we, you know, it's faster when we know what to do and we're doing it, not when we're just walking and thinking we're moving forward.
Yes, so Africa is the mother earth of the world.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And also breaking doesn't exist before. When breaking exists and appear, they took some move from different dance and culture. They took some move and dance from African dance, from salsa, from Chinese, from capoeira. So I mean, breaking hip hop get influenced by Africa. And that's why I say, what my advice will say is like, be happy and be proud of your roots, your racine, from where you're from, who you are, and what you represent. I'm from an Arab country, from a Arab family, Arab culture, and I always representing on stage. Since I did my first international competition, I always arrive in my Arabic scarf to show my community where I'm from, you know, and people straight, without dancing, they know who I am, where I'm from, what I represent.
Yeah.
That's why I say to the b-boys, local b-boy in Africa, represent your culture. You know, you have so many culture and story to tell.
True.
From Africa.
True.
You know.
True.
And this is a treasure. You know.
Okay.
This is something like only African people have that. You know. European have a different stories. Asian or Brazilian have different story to tell.
True.
You know, but only African can tell the African stories, you know.
Okay, I think I just got something from that, and I really appreciate that. So now looking forward to next year, 2024, and the inclusion of breaking to the Olympics. And now it's getting closer, it's becoming more realistic. So how would you say that would influence the breaking scene? Good or bad? What's your view about it?
I think it's good to have breaking in the Olympics, because it's the first time, and also it's a moment to show a vitrine, I don't know in English, show what we can do, what breaking is, but in one-on-one. I always say it's the format one-on-one who enter to the Olympics game.
Okay.
It's not the hip-hop, it's not the crew battle, it's not the breaking in general, it's the one-on-one. That's it. It's one format between many.
True.
You know?
Yeah.
So it's good visibility, good opportunity for our discipline, you know, but it's not only, oh, we win, breaking now is in the Olympics, oh, we finish. No, it's just one step. And maybe it will be the only edition with breaking. Maybe in 2028 we don't have breaking. I hope we have it.
I hope so.
But maybe not. But if not, breaking will still exist. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I always say that. I'm happy and it's cool to have a new league, let's say, a new league to new title.
Yeah. We
have the Battle of the Year World, we have the Red Bull BC1 Road.
Okay.
Now we have the road to the Olympics.
Sure.
You know what I mean? So it's just a new format. We're happy with that, and that's it, you know. And of course, it's not a cultural event. It's not a hip hop event, it's a sports event. But breaking, for me, it's a cultural art.
True.
But for doing art skills, you need to have some athletic skills.
True.
You cannot like sleep all the day, eat all the day, and spin on your head, spin on your hand, do some backflips.
No.
You need to have some sport skills and athletic skills to do what we do. But when you bring your own spice, your own style on the move, you are an artist because you became your own art. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do.
So I will not say it's only art, it's only sport. No, it's both connected together, and that's why it's cool, because breaking, we always don't want to be in a box, you know. So we're everything. We can do social thing, we can do sport thing, we can do theater show, we can do sport competition, we can do everything.
Okay, that's really good to know.
And I just want to say, I will add something, because I live in France and breaking in 2024 will enter in Olympics in 2024.
Yeah.
And I see the difference now since 2 or 3 years in France. Like all the doors, all the opportunity with brand, with activation, with sponsor support, because breaking became an additional sport of breaking. Just because we are in sport. When we was in culture, all this door was closed.
True.
Now we have a bigger gap, you know. So many sponsors, many opportunity, and I think it's cool, you know.
Okay. Nice to know your point of view. And one last final question. This is as regards battle. We know Lilou off camera, and we know Lilou when you're in the battle scene, when it's a battle. So, you know, the ability to keep calm and be in control of the moment and execute to the fullest. You do just that, and you do make it look so easy, actually, I must say.
It's easy.
Okay, so I believe I'm asking this question on behalf of so many people out there who might have one reason or the other when they battle. So what's like your key solution to working your way out of being in control at that moment? Is there like any basic strategy you use that helps you?
I will tell you the truth. You know, the see you saw me battling on stage is the same way I'm battling my guys in the practice room. So it's all about experience. When you practice your move in your dance studio, it's because you will do this move on stage. But the battle mode, the battle attitude, you cannot learn it only from stage. You know, you need to have these vibes and atmosphere in your practice session. I will give you an example. If you took one boxer, if we only do shadow boxing, or he always only punch in the
punching bag.
In the punching bag.
Yeah.
No, because you have to fight with someone, you know, to see how we do all his reflex before going on stage. Same thing with B-Boy. If you practice only you move, but you don't put yourself in a battle mode with your guys, with your best friends, smoke him, bro. Smoke your best friends, or let your best friend smoking you. You will know how to answer to him. You will know how to answer to your opponent on stage. So that's why I say, like, breaking is cool. Have the skills, it's cool. But have the mindset is better. You know what I mean? They have some people, they are stronger than me, but they don't have my mindset of battling mode, you know? Because they never turn into this mode when they practice. They just practice, but they don't practice the battle mode.
And it's hard to do it when you're in the battle without practicing it.
Yes, it's like you playing football and you practice only to do kick and penalty, but you never do a real game. You know what I mean? So it's same mode. And then after, it's all by experience. Do and do and do and do. More battle you will eat, more you will know how to, you know.
Okay, I like the way you said more battle you will eat. So
yes.
So if you're watching this right now, go out and win more battles, right? So the experience can gather up. So basically, looking at the events, we're here in Nigeria at the moment. What would you say? It's been how many days? 3-4 days we've been together with the whole activities of the event. How has it been for you, and what's your anticipation to the final event tomorrow?
So yeah, it's my 5th time here. You know, I support this event since we created with Omar, and I'm so happy because, like, before the final day, final battle, you know, like the main day, we have many activities before, and it's cool because we meet dancers, we meet new people, we share culture, we also have like different discussion during those days, and this is cool because we create link between the dancers. And by the tell you the truth, I'm more happy with that than the result of the final day, because the main goal is to connect dancers, to make the scene grow, to make the breaking in Africa grow. And now to see all those Africans from different countries all together, doing some activity, sharing, practicing together, you know, this is cool. This is already a goal, a victory. And now I'm so excited for Saturday, I mean for Friday. Not about the result, but for see all those African B-boys, all those skills, all they will react. Because, for example, I know you since few years.
Yes, yeah.
But I know you, all the guys in the lineup since few years right now. You know, some people, I was there when there was the first years of breaking, few months, And now 5 years after, they're still breaking and they're on the lineup. So I'm happy.
Yeah.
And I'm very happy. Yo, I'm part of their journey, you know?
Progress.
So I'm so excited to see how they will react in front of you.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I understand.
So we one guys from different country, you know? And let's see, and everybody have different style and skills, so
All right. So thank
it
you.
will be cool.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Welcome.
I anticipate tomorrow as well, and I'll be back next week if you don't know. So thank you so much for your time, Lilou. I really
You're welcome.
appreciate you. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Thank you so much.
Big up personal message to all B-boy community in Nigeria. Please stay connected and represent the flag.
Yes, sir.
Because people like us living in Europe, Japan, USA, we don't know the beef. When we saw a video of B-boys, we just he represent Nigeria. I tell you the truth, we don't know which crew, if he's friends with that guys or that guys. My personal goal is just Africa on the top. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Lilou. Thank you so much, Lilou.
Welcome.
Yes, boss.
Bye.
Yes, sir.